Hi, this is Maya the Shaman with Galactic Goddess TV, and Rada is not with us, is still in Europe. And we have Datu Puga, and we would like to go back to our earlier conversation in order to clarify more details of what we've talked about last time. So welcome, Datu Puga.
Thank you very much, Princess Maya, and it's a pleasure for me to communicating with you now again. So I hope we can enlighten more on the issues that we would like to uh, uh, discuss on this time.
Okay, great. Because last time we spoke about uh, you know, what are the possible things that may happen after September 16, correct?
Yes.
And so I'd like you to repeat that to our audience because there has been request about they want to hear more. What are those possibilities?
Okay. In my mind and on what we feel on the ground, there are basically few possibilities to put it shortly. One that we would like to happen most is that BBM would actually recognize Queen Helen and King Mamay as the heirs of and successor of this Maphilindo uh, loan agreement. And this will pave the way for the transformation of the government for the benefit of all mankind. And if that will not happen, then there is a possibility that the people may opt to go out and show their support to the real heirs or to the rightful heirs of these heritage accounts.
Mhm.
So, if these things may or may not happen, then we are hoping also for divine intervention that it will help pave the way for this thing to happen for the benefit of everyone.
Mhm.
Right now, as we know, there are a financial crisis worldwide right now because the heritage funds or the heritage account are still locked at this moment.
Mhm.
So chaos may happen, but we are praying and hoping that that will not happen.
You're talking about because various nations cannot have the funds. Is that why you're talking about that?
Yes, to my understanding, because the way we see it and as we know it, the holy account or the holy asset is still being managed by Apulakay, as we call it, or Mr. Ferdinand Edralin Marcos Sr. as we speak.
Mhm.
So that's what we know.
Okay, wow. Okay, so let's see. The next question, what do you think is the reason why uh, until now President BBM has not yet recognized Queen Helen and King Mamay as the heirs and successors of the heritage account or accounts?
Well, on that aspect, there are two possible reasons why. Either he is still undecided who to side with, probably due to the influence of other people, or probably he is more convinced on the side of the claimants.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I have an inserted question. Are you able to connect with BBM, through Zoom, or is there a possibility of doing that? This is out of the out of what we're talking about here, but I'm just curious if that is
We
something.
actually we actually did a lot of lateral communications in the past,
Mhm.
and to my understanding, he is aware and well aware of this thing.
Mhm.
Way back many years ago, even when he was still a senator,
Mhm.
and as we speak, even until now, we have channeled messages to his office
Mm.
through his secretary and all of the legal agencies in our government. So we are sure he is aware of this.
Okay. So the next question is that if and when Queen Helen and King Mamai gets recognized as the heirs and successors of the heritage funds or the holy assets, what will be the next phase and what are some of the possibilities that may happen in terms of, whatever you think?
This is what we are praying for, okay?
Mm,
Because all of us wants a transformation in our lives,
mhm,
transformation on how the government runs.
mhm,
So we are looking for the golden age implementation phase that would set forth to transform the government from political to monarchical,
mhm,
and that for the divine law and the divine governance, divine justice will set in. Economic development, a lot of projects has been prepared.
mhm,
We're also looking at healthcare,
mhm,
economic and learning changes in our current educational system. We're also into climate change resolution,
mhm.
and by using renewable energy and other new technologies that is available on hand. So these are all what we're looking for in the next phase of this golden age implementation.
Wonderful. So I've been also hearing somewhere, because I go through my YouTube also looking at some information, what about those who maligned or misused the heritage accounts? What are or what's happening to that one?
Well, for those who misuse or misalign, there will be a reckoning time. There will be an inventory on all of these accounts.
Mhm,
And to my knowledge, first-hand info, there had been a United Nations resolution already that
mm,
has been passed uh, uh, and distributed in basically all the leaders of the world,
mm,
uh, with the attachments of the family rules. We call it the 36 rules that
mm,
will be implemented on those people who misuse and misalign these heritage funds, because it is a holy asset. It's not our money. It's not for everyone to do uh, misalignment on these things. It's a holy asset for the people.
mm,
And also on the LOI, it clearly states that 70% will be used for humanitarian endeavors. So
mm.
this is what we are looking for.
Great. So in terms of public knowledge, for those who may want to be a part of this uh, amazing mission with Queen Helen and King Mamai, how can they help or be a part of it if they would like to be a real solid part of moving forward towards the golden age?
Of First and foremost, we have to understand that this is actually a divine calling. So prayers is number one, so that the consciousness of all the peoples of the world will elevate from where we are right now to a higher consciousness, to the higher plane, probably from the third plane to the fifth plane. That's what we are wishing for, in order for us to live better. Uh, and then from here, uh, through prayers, each and everyone will help pave the way for higher consciousness to have this thing happen in the very, very near future, actually. So we also have what we call a sovereign identity card membership. So they can actually avail this through our channels.
Mhm,
We can actually publish later on. We are still finalizing the refinements on the new sovereign identity card. We used to have what we call the RCI, but there had been some problems because a lot of people are doing a copycat on this. So Queen has stopped this one, so the RCI has been ordered to stop, and then
Mhm.
uh, those who have the RCIs are subjected to revalidation in order for them to have the sovereign identity card.
Great. You mentioned about Maphilindo 2023 circular number 1 and number 2 a while back. So what is that intended for?
There are two main points actually, and one of that is the one you have mentioned, wherein there had been misalignments.
Mhm.
We see a lot on YouTube. We see a lot on Facebook. They're posting the official seals. They're posting the pictures of king and queen as
Mhm.
if they are associated with them. But
Mhm.
unfortunately, they're just using them for their own benefit, but not for the benefit of king and queen. So we're trying to address that.
I see.
So we hope that with those circulars, it will be minimized or even better to be totally eradicated. On top of it, there's also an ongoing revalidation because of what had happened in the past. Uh, we will be doing a revalidation of all our leaders nationwide. We are now drawing the 2023 roadmap in relation to geographical as well as the hierarchical positions of all our leaders, sultans and the sultanates, the datus, and even up to the barangay for the papu. We call it like this one is our papu shirt. It stands for uh, peace and prosperity against poverty and oppression. This is one of the main projects of Queen and King for the benefit of everyone. It is a barangay based program.
Mhm. Yes. Okay. So because people don't understand from other country what is barangay, can you explain?
Barangay is like a small community, within a municipality or a city, or in the U.S. it's a small community within a state.
Okay,
But
good.
barangay is the smallest unit of a local government unit here in the Philippines.
Great. Well, that should keep you very busy.
Yes, we are really very busy, especially preparing for the nearing September 16 deadline for the Maphilindo MA63, we call it. The transition phase
Mhm.
will end September 16 of 2023. And we're all hoping for the MA 2023 to set in, and that all world leaders uh, would benefit again from the holy asset that will be managed and actually being managed by the old man and Queen Helen.
Okay. Is there a possibility that you may be able to contact directly the government so that they get reminded just in case they're just terribly busy with whatever they're doing?
They're actually monitoring. We know it. Uh, we have been contacted even with our friends back in the Western countries, even in our friends in the West and East, we call it.
Mhm.
So they are actually in touch with us. It's just a matter of time and putting everything into a better platform so that everyone will benefit from this one. We're just waiting.
All right. So for those people who may be interested in wanting to get get in touch with you or the Queen, perhaps it's you who will be taking that responsibility. Is that correct?
Yes, as had been announced, actually, I'm the pinball right now. So it's been announced by Queen last August 26, if I'm not mistaken. Primarily because she'll be elevating on the works that she has been doing. So most of the tasks has been put into my shoulder for these things. But of course, she's always beside me and backing me up. I always communicate with her and consult with her and even consult with our leaders as well. We're forming actually a council of elders, council of leaders. It's not just me.
Mhm,
I may just be the face of it, but
mhm,
it's not just me.
mhm.
We are helping each other.
And is this going to be just in Maharlika, or is this going to be international, or what is it going to look like?
It's a global, actually.
Uh-huh.
It's a global effort now. That's why Queen has introduced the or Papu,
Mhm,
basically the unification of Royal Philippines against police oppression.
mm,
So we will be putting more emphasis on that together with the uh, PAPU, actually, peace and prosperity against poverty and oppression. This is all what we want. We just want to help. And we want to put everything into the right perspective as
mhm,
a transformation of the lives through the government. So from political to monarchical and to a divine government
mhm,
for the betterment of everyone in alignment
mhm,
with God, with Allah, with the divinity, of course. That's our main goal. That's why we call it Maharlika Kingdom of God. So this is a formation, transformation of our lives in union with the Almighty, Almighty God the Father.
mhm. Great. So what's your last words that you'd like to share with the public that's listening right now?
Uh, I would like to ask and request, if I may, that all would pray for the success uh, of this mission, of this endeavor, to transform ourselves. It should start from us, from within. The change is in us. Be a part of the solution to a higher consciousness
Mhm,
for the betterment of our lives. So it has to start from us. We don't have to let the government do it for us, but it should start from us,
mhm,
uh, especially if we have some forgiving to do.
mhm.
So it's acceptance and forgiveness, whatever has been taken in the past.
That's beautiful. I'm so pleased to hear that. This is a great thing that you're also, and the Queen and the King are considering more of a universal outlook instead of very rigid way of thinking. So it's very universal from what I know. So that is wonderful because it encompasses all types of people, and this allows us to be feeling more inclusive, as a part of a bigger mission in life. So,
Yes, 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 Princess. This is a universal life. We are all governed by the universal law,
oh, this,
and whatever is your fate, it's still the universe that dictates everything. So it's with the union of oneness and divinity in all aspects of our lives. So that's all our main goal. It's the liberation.
mhm. That's beautiful. Wow. Thank you so much for coming back and talking to me about this wonderful things that you're doing. I know you're very busy and you've taken a very special moment in time. So we really appreciate this. And hopefully, as we keep going, we will be talking to you again at some point in time of all the wonderful work that you're doing. So
Thank you very much, Princess. Thank you very
yes,
much.
and for the last time, I'd like you to let people know again what's your position in this work that
In
you're
this
doing.
mission, okay.
Yes.
Currently, I'm the assigned Maphilindo 2023 Secretariat, and at the same time, I'm also the current national head of PAPU. So that's where I'm at right now, and we hope to publish later on how people can channel more to us. We're just finalizing things.
Great. Well, thank you. And for the listeners, we'll keep you posted. Just hang in there and keep going on looking and watching our next videos to come. And we really appreciate this. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Datu Puga.
Thank you, Princess. Thank you.
Okay, we'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.
Bye for now.